How big are these packets? 500. Oh yeah, we can put a second pump in here. Okay. Hopefully we got, oof, man, power, I tell you. Yeah, we might have some micro pumps. We already have like at least one that I know of. That's down in the kitchen area. All right, let's see if we can't get this put in. That should speed things up quite a bit. Turn the other pump off in the hydrogen. Oh, thanks. Oh, I messed that up. Was that an above or below, Eadra? Was it below, right? You're just using this as like a light switch, right? To turn it on and off, basically, if you need to manually vent it out. Okay. All right, cool, thanks. Yeah, I use liquid filters or liquid switches for the same thing. I felt weird putting in a regular light switch over here. I never used them like that, but I didn't want people to be confused why there was a floating liquid filter just hanging out in the air somewhere. All right, great. Okay, well, cool, guys. I'm gonna like rest for a second. Whew. We have some water here. Let's mop this up. All right, so what do we want to work on tonight? Jesus. Lord Crippler and Eadra, how's it going? Well, let's see. I mean, how is it going, guys? You know, like, Zarazel, welcome back. How is it going? Well, let's see. We did some things today. We built our chlorine system. It's like filtering that stuff out. Eadra, thanks for the 100 bits. Are these like sympathy bits for the save? Yeah, thanks. Oh my gosh. We built a chlorine filtration room for all of our germy stuff, so people can use that. Whatever kind of fluid it is, it'll purify it and kick it out, which is nice. It's being kind of weird though. It normally shouldn't do this. I don't know what's going on and why it's behaving this way, but I think the new stuff's coming in and it's, maybe I should like hold it off and then I can vent everything and let everything new in. I need to come up with a better way to do that. I think we can like time it in such a way that we're like, if this ever became like an empty pipe, then you could vent new stuff in. That'd be kind of cool. Or maybe even put it in here. All right. Future projects for another year. Do you have a room for each dupe? No, we do not have a room for each dupe. The other thing that we've been working on is our hydrogen oxygen production broke. And so we had to break open the hydrogen system. And of course that ended up in the base. And so now we're pumping it all back in. So going all right. My phone is acting like shit. Gonna restart. All right, cool, man. Good luck. Good luck with the router. The internet is hard. We'll get this stuff out of here. All right, good. All right, it'll take some time. We could put another one in, I guess. We have this other vent down here, and we could really try to move it fast. Maybe we should do that. We could really speed this up. I don't know if I have enough power for this. That's actually the real question. There's a lot of stuff on this little power line that's coming in from this natural gas up here. We could upgrade these power lines while we're waiting. Should we upgrade these to like 2 kilowatt lines? And should we actually run this a little bit different here? All right, I think what we're gonna do, since we kind of already have this vertical power thing going on, I think I want to just extend it down to the base here, and then people can kind of go right or left or whatever they need to do to it. And then we can actually like pull this stuff out of here. Why is this hooked up to power? This doesn't need power for what it's doing. And then we can actually have a little bit more power and put in another set of pumps here. So I think this line's like pretty maxed out. Potential load, 2200 watts. Yeah, so that's a thing. This will kind of create a ripple effect. The other thing too is like this doesn't really need to be here, so we could like pull this wall out while we're at it and do this work here. Let's do that. We'll pull this out. We'll extend this down to maybe like here. I have a feeling like something's gonna happen right here. I have a feeling there's gonna be cooling above the steam turbine or something. So I'm gonna hold off on this and we can maybe use this hallway that's underneath our future sleet wheat setup. And then also, I guess like that's the other thing. We should probably start sorting that out today. I think we'll have time for that. This is gonna come like this. Okay, and then we'll just dig all this out while we're at it. And we'll deconstruct these two tiles. And then we'll do power drops for to here, I think. And run these down, and then whoever needs to pull off of these natural gas generators can do that. I think also we'll dig this way. My body's like still having a stress reaction. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not trying to drop the potato. Ugh. Woo. Okay. So that'll give us more power. We'll need to upgrade these power lines while we're at it. Can I never remember. Can I upgrade a power line like that? Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, we'll at least upgrade this one since we're pulling off of it right now. And then we'll, I guess we could run it down this hallway, although I kind of want to draw off the right-hand one, because what's on it? Some stuff is going down the right-hand one. Okay, well, maybe we won't. We could add to it, like this second line right here. Okay, well we're gonna peel this off and we'll add it to one of these. What else is on this power line here? This is going into the base for what? It's going in here for that. Okay. Well, if that's the case, we can actually lower this all the way down. Maybe we could come all the way down. Yeah, I don't want to go into here. I have a feeling something's going to end up there that has to deal with cooling that steam turbine. So we'll hold off on building anything there. Stop it. And this is what the shift button's for. I think I'll just bring the 1 down. You know what? We'll do some light planning. All right, so this will pull it into the base at least. And then we can like sever a couple of these wires here. We could probably put it like, ooh. We could put a transformer here and drop power into the middle of the base. What's up? You're very gaming? What's up, man? How's it going? How's your Monday? Cool. All right, how are we looking up here? Still 21 kilograms of hydrogen. Oof. But this is like starting to inch its way up. So at some point we're gonna have to come down here and we're gonna have to, yeah, the oxygen's starting to push up. So at some point we're gonna have to come down here and close this up and then oxygen can come through here. How's that? Man, like things are going okay. I mean, this game is stressing me the shit out right now. I need to like start using all of the cuss words from The Good Place, of which I'm a big fan. What the shirt? And I guess we can dig this out. We can't call that out while we're at it. For those of you that don't know, RealTimeBen Gaming is a fellow Dutch streamer, and he's like living the life, man. Check out his channel when you guys get time. He's a fun guy and he's a smart time. He's been playing a lot of Destiny lately, if I remember right. Getting into that game and killing it. I kind of want to like just extend this out, and then we could raise this up to being a 5-tile tall hallway, because that makes no sense. Now I can't get in or out of here though. That's the one downside. All right, cool. Oh, hey, what's this? Why is this here? Okay, cool. What else do we need? I mean, I think all the lead needs to come out of the bottom of the base. And then this stuff is all going to be fine. What else do we need to do here? At some point, we're going to need to think about... Can we dig this out? Yeah, okay. We'll just queue this up for dig jobs. They can work on this while they have time. And then... I really want to like get rid of all this. Yeah, we did break into the hydrogen storage. It was fun. We wanted to do something different today, guys. We wanted to keep it real. And in the words of Dave Chappelle, you know, sometimes keeping it real can go wrong, and it did. No, we had a critical failure of our oxygen production system, and so we had to open it up, and which is unfortunate. So to do some repairs, and we repaired most of it. We got everything kind of back to where it needs to be. I don't know if these like little pieces of obsidian are going to mess with the system, but I guess we'll find out. I hope not, that it doesn't retain heat, but it shouldn't. Okay, so these wires can hold 2000 watts. Okay. So we could actually like, yeah, why don't we do this? We have the stuff here. We can borrow a little power and upgrade this power line over this direction. Or we could actually like steal off this hydrogen. There's all this hydrogen power here. We could just connect this up to here. What is this gas vent for? This gas filter. So this is filtering natural gas, and anything that isn't natural gas, they're dumping it down below. Okay. Oh, thanks, Eadra. Hey, if I get a compliment from Eadra, I just want to say, like, woo, man. I'm feeling good right now. I had no idea what I was going to work on today when I opened this file, and I was like, oh god, there's a lot. There's a lot that's happened since, let's clean this up. There's a lot that's happened since we last played this map. We almost had the power hooked up. Look at that. We almost made it. All right, this is our emergency O2 system that we had put in place because we had to shut down O2 production for the suit. Oh no. Oof. And every once in a while it does that, like, thing still with the autosave. Anyways, emergency production because I had a hydrogen in this hallway and we couldn't actually pump into our suits, so all right, cool. This hallway, can I actually turn this on for a little bit? Maybe the top one too, and maybe we can create some hydrogen or oxygen and push that up. Let's see what it's doing. If we can push it out of the hallway, then I'll close the door and then we can reopen the part to the base. Okay, so a little recap. Yeah, the brine sort of had a crossed line. And so then I put brine into the oxygen line and then the water line, and the water line fed into the electrolyzers, hence breaking it. Okay, so I think I'll show you here in a second. Let me close this door. Okay, so let's lock this real quick. If we get a little hydrogen in here, it's not too bad. We got one tile down here, which is fine. Okay, cool. Now that means that we can actually deconstruct these, and we're basically back to normal. Yeah. We got a bunch of polluted. I thought we solved this polluted water issue. Ah, shit. All right, let's fix this real quick. We need to put this tile in to stop this polluted water from coming into the area that is like whatever, because it's kind of like blocking the airflow for the hydrogen out of the base. So we'll need to like get that closed, mop all of this up 900,000 times. Okay, perfect. We'll mop all this stuff up as well. Let's fix the priority on these and try to get this done right away. And then once that's done, this is locked, this is locked. We can open this door up and that'll start sucking the hydrogen back out of the top of the base. And then maybe by cycle 650, when we have to hand this map off, we'll it'll be out of the base so that Eadra doesn't have to deal with it tomorrow. Holy cow, okay. Yeah, it was unfortunate that we had to open it up, but I mean, basically 2 out of the 3 were broken, and even the top one almost broke all the way, because there's still brine going into the system and breaking them one at a time from the bottom up. So by the time we knew what had happened, the bottom one was already broken and the middle one was kind of broken. And then, yeah. And then by the time we were trying to sort out some other stuff and trying to get brine out of the system, more brine had slipped past us and ended up in and breaking the middle one as well, and then damaging the top one. So yeah, it's an interesting problem. And I, interestingly enough, just because I find this build really interesting, I spent time with it on Saturday and recreated it in sandbox mode to try to understand it. And I honestly, if I hadn't done that, I would have no idea how to fix it. So super lucky. All right, how are we doing up here? Oh, look at this, guys. We're almost pumped out up here. All right, great. So if we can get all this stuff mopped up, we can open this door, and then all of this hydrogen should start pulling back out of the top of the base. We just have a lot of polluted water to mop up, it looks like. And this stuff as well, please. All right, nice. Cool, guys. I mean, I feel like some other major part of the base is failing right now because I haven't looked at it for 40 cycles, but I mean, everything else seems pretty stable, so I'm cool with that. This like discoloration is really interesting. That must be like where the abyssalite was running and then it turned into the other biome. Did we? We didn't open this, did we? We did open it because we had to let pressure out of the base. And it's still 4,000 grams in here. That's still pretty meaty. Maybe when we get this hydrogen out, it'll renormalize here. Okay, also, oh, I see, okay. So let's set these back. So this one was 3,000 if I remember right. And this one was 2,500 if I remember right. 350. It was top down. So. Okay. Let's get it out of here. Sorry, my voice is like, I feel like I'm. Okay, much better. All right, so what else we're gonna do, guys? All right, cool. Man, that was crazy. All right, so if we have our water situation kind of working out, we are cleaning germy water finally. We're getting this all done. This is kind of bugging me though that this interview, maybe we should like up this interval here. We can like make this run longer. That's the nice thing about this. So if I set this to 15% and I set this to like 8. It's gonna keep detecting. Yeah, that's fine. So it's gonna like cycle out all the germy water basically and keep the non-germy stuff. That's fine. And we'll set this to be like active for like 10% of the time. How many do we have? 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Sure. All right, so hopefully that'll like clear that line out a little bit. And because this is all clean. It's just basically the new stuff pipes through the bridges and it hits the first tank immediately and adds germs to it. So eventually this water will filter out, I think is what it's being filtered out right now. Yeah, so the water is getting filtered out. The germy water from the toilet is what it is because the clean water is clean and the new polluted water from the toilets are kind of in the way. Did I just hear a power issue? Am I the only one hearing this? Aha. What's going on up here? This isn't running because there is not enough natural gas. Why is it? Because there's no outputs here. Okay. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? I think what I'll do is just connect these up like that, and we'll... Oops, that's backwards. That's still backwards. Wait, in, out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Man, we really chewed through that power. Holy cow. I guess this is dormant, so that would make sense. We could think about some sort of like backup on this hydrogen stuff, but I don't know if we want to do that. I have a feeling somebody's going to set up some sort of amazing power system, and I think that'll be a problem for them. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna need power. Down to here at least. And what I'm gonna do is just run a temporary line right here. I think what I'll do is I'll just drop like a basic transformer here. And hook this up. And then we'll run like regular wire over here for these, oops. And then we'll connect this up and take this off the main power line. So that's fine. So that'll be like the first one, and then we'll deconstruct all this stuff because it doesn't need to be here at some point in the future anyway. So, all right, we have natural gas. It's just not flowing where we want it to go. And I guess Eadra, since you're here, what's the plan with the, I noticed that you started doing, today I was like kind of exploring a little bit, and I see that you have a little bit of gas, infinite gas storage going on here. And we have, oh, that one's a vacuum, but this is carbon dioxide. I'm not sure what's going in the left. So natural gas is going to go here. Is the plan that we're going to stick all the natural gas into this little square? Because if that's the case, I'll just hook it up and do that. And we can bring all the stuff out of the bottom of the base. Or is this just because you're filtering everything out of the bottom of the world? I'm not sure. This is all CO2. And what was this? Valve checking? If it's oxygen. Okay, so... Interesting. We have a bunch of natural gas though, so I will say that. We have natural gas here. This is going to the range. We don't have it going up to the remainder of our natural gas storage though, so... Also, why are they not... Unreachable build. Wait, what? Why is this unreachable? Oh, shit. Where is their power? We could pull a little bit of power off this coal system right here. Here, how about that? Well, and we'll hook it up. Can they rerun these lines real quick? Hold on a second. I know this isn't gonna make sense to anybody, but I have a feeling. I think we have the resources for this right here. Okay. All right, thanks, Eadra. And then this one we'll deconstruct real quick. And then hook it back up. Okay, so now, let's see here. Who has power? This has power. And this has power because it's coming from here. I'm gonna, I hate to do this. All right, hold on. On the door, let's turn off access so nobody can leave the base. That's the first thing. Can I? I can't because it's set to open. Shoot. Is there a door I can set some priority on here? Here, how about this? We want to basically say, who's our construction guy? ShadowFox. Allow. Passing left to this door is permitted. Passing door to this right. Okay. So, and everybody else. I know what's going to happen as soon as I do this. Somebody's going to go outside of the base without a suit on, and they're going to get wrecked. So we'll copy these settings. We'll paste them here. This should be auto with custom access. ShadowFox can go in and come back out. Okay, cool. Which means we can disable the disable the building, and ShadowFox can get out. Now, what we need to really do is run this power real quick. If I build it out of lead, she's gonna go down to the bottom of the base. So let's build this out of like copper, because she won't be wearing a suit. So let's, and real quickly, deconstruct this line. No, that's not right. Deconstruct this line. And then we'll, I don't know how much power is on this line right here, but I'm a little nervous about this, but we'll go ahead and go like that. What did we just make this out of? Not steel. Oh my god, no. We have something else. Anything else?